Alright, I'm gonna change out the fuel filter. I figured I'd just video this. And I'm gonna just put a wicked fast sharpening on the chain. Hopefully, let me make sure you can see me. You need to see just above that. I'm the king of shooting out of frame, so you can't. Alright, let's change out the fuel filter. You won't be able to see my face, but that might be a good thing. This is probably the original filter in this saw. Well, that's not a great sign because it's not. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the original filter. Try to get this thing to the top. Yeah, it looks like there's a ton of fuel inside the filter, so it's usually not a good sign. Yep, there's a ton of fuel sitting in the filter. So that's definitely it, or I'm guessing that's it. Oh man, my fingers are not working. There's a hole in it. Yeah, as you can see how much fuel is stuck in that filter. It's definitely dirty. It's original filter. I don't know how long this saw's had that in there, but it's been a while. This is a brand new steel filter. Yeah, you can see the fuel just falling out of the filter. I'll show you guys what it looks like. You can see the fuel just milking out of the filter. It's just not going through it. It's heavy as shit. Yeah, that one's been in there since the saw was new. So I'm gonna guess that was the problem here. Set you back up over here for a minute. Maybe up here. Yeah, leave you up there. I'm gonna fuel it up. Just quickly dust the chain. Knock out the filter, the air filter again. You know what? I think I can make one more cut with it like this rather than dusting out the filter, so you guys can see the difference. Either that or I shoot a separate video. Make sure you're looking at me. It kind of looks like it's looking down. Yeah, you're looking over here. Used just about a whole, even in this cold, used almost a whole thing of bar oil there. This bar oil is coming out like molasses. I got the cold weather stuff that I'm using over there to dump on the chain. I should have grabbed my squirt bottle while I was over there. I forgot it. Stuff is like rubber. All right, let's put the chain. We're going to put the saw up to 3 inches. Hopefully, you guys can. Move some of this stuff out of the way here. Get over this way. I'm sure you guys can see over here. So I have 12 quarter blocks here. I'm going to use them to set it. So if I have to swap saws, then I can, or run another mill, I can set it really quick. Get this chain like that so I can put it on top of these two teeth right here. Find two teeth over here to set it across. There. What's up, Robbie boy?
What's up, Bill?
Nada, just cold, man. How you doing?
We got a shitload of rocks.
You need me to move?
No, is there any way you can just back up a little more?
Yeah, probably.
Or not, I'll move that bucket.
I can back up a little more.
Is it in your way?
I think I can get by it. I think I got enough room to get by it. So let me move some shit. I'll be 2 seconds.
I'll let Dave fix it.
How'd I know?
What?
How'd I know?
What? What?
I didn't know you were coming back.
Why didn't you? It was in the newsletter.
I definitely didn't look at the newsletter. That's your bench now?
A little high.
Say hi to Dave.
Can you cut it down
Hi,
like
Dave.
3 more feet?
Yeah,
3 more inches?
I'm gonna next pass is 3 more inches.
Sweet.
You back my truck up here.
Because Bill's parked
Fucking, can you back my truck up so I don't have to take off my chaps to do it?
Are those assless chaps?
Is there any other kind?
I don't think so.
You got room to get through there.
Yeah, I might have to move the seat. I'm a little short.
It moves itself. I think it kind of moves itself. See if I get you guys set up here. I'll start cutting here and listen to the saw difference. And then when I get kind of over on this side here, I'll flip you a few. You guys, just gonna get it in that groove. That's good. Nothing back there. Let's fire this thing up and see if we can cut it without sharpening. Dirt, some groove here. It's okay. Let's try it, boys and girls. Hit something. Fucking.
You must have hit that piece of metal I put in the middle of the whole block about 50 years ago.
Yep. It's fucking nothing there.
How could it be? What would be in there?
I don't know. Something pretty hard though.
Oh, my dick. You want me to get Matt here to show you how to do this?
Yeah, would you?
Oh, you cut those meters real low, huh? For this?
I keep them. I set them with a gauge, so I just set them to whatever the gauge files them at. As they go back, as your geometry changes, when this tooth gets shorter, they have to come down more because you have so much lead here. So I use a gauge called a progressive gauge that brings them down more based on how big this triangle gets. Rather than those little bridge gauges don't work when the teeth get short. This is your depth stop, so the difference between
So you don't take too much.
exactly it'll bog the saw down. So the thickness of your chip is just the distance from the top of that rake to the top of that tooth. Let's see if I can see any damage on this. Felt like I hit something pretty friggin' hard, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'll run the fix that. He's good at fixing saws.
Hey, when you getting your new truck?
Probably someday after Kate gets her new tooth's gone. Knocked the whole front of that one off, the whole front of that one off, the whole front of that one off. Yeah. Hit something on the bottom. That one's wiped. It's damaged. Huh. Yeah, I know. Get your boss to pay me, I'll go buy one. Shit. Yep. Snowy day. One tooth's gone, ripped it right off. It's probably that big friggin' pull I felt. It's pretty hard. It's not going well. Metal in there. Since this video sucks and it appears that the saw is doing the same thing, I'll show you the piece of metal I hit. See if this shows up. I can't see it as good from this side. I don't know if it's going to pick it up. I'll show you from the other side. I can see it from the other side. It looks like it might be past it, which is good. No, I'm not past it. It's right up against it. Yeah, so hopefully this shows up. On that far side, you can see the piece of metal there. I don't know where it's coming from, but ripped off one tooth, dulled a bunch of them. So I have to have this slab. This other chain on this other saw is kind of wiped. And the saw, by the way, I think the saw is doing the same thing again. Felt like it started to do the same thing. Why? I don't know. I got a lot of guesses here. How low was I getting? I wasn't low on fuel. It was, I wonder if I'm in summer setting. Nope, winter setting. So it could be a coil issue and the coil gets hot. It could be a plug issue. It could be a million things. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do right now. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw that saw. This chain's missing a bunch of teeth. I think I'm gonna throw that saw, mill from this side until I hit the metal. And I'll shoot another, this one's 19 minutes. I'll probably shoot another video when I do that. So yeah, I'll start another video when I run it from this side. And I'll mill it that way and hopefully get this other slab off. And if I do nick whatever's in there, hopefully I can file it out. I can definitely file out what's on that one, but it's gonna take a while. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go. See you.